guys, welcome back. So today I'm going to be doing my fall drugstore makeup tutorial. I just did a makeup tutorial, I think it was last week or the week before, that had more high-end products in it. This time we're doing all drugstore, so I hope you were excited because I have quite a few things to play with today. So I don't have any announcements or anything like that to share with you guys, so we can just go ahead and get started with this video. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave and let me know down below what you want to see next in the comments. Let's just go ahead and get started. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is prime our eyes. I'm going to use this Maybelline Master Prime right here. We're just going to go ahead and apply this onto our lids so we have some sort of base to go off of. Now I'm going to go in and I'm going to use the Melisa Michelle Ulta palette. This is a really pretty palette available at Ulta. This is a drugstore palette and there's a few things in here. You have a lippy, a highlighter, a blush, and then you have all of these shadows over here. So we're going to use this one right here first and we're going to apply this all over the lid. So what have you guys been up to? I feel like it's been a minute since I filmed and really it hasn't been that long. I've just been super stressed. I've had so much going on my end. I have so many secrets. And today I kind of got some not so great news about one of my new projects I'm working on. So it's just pushing us back even more. But I'm hoping to get it resolved soon. I have a phone call tomorrow to try to figure out what the heck to do next. I have one project I'm working on that you guys kind of know about. I mean, if you follow me on Snapchat and Instagram, you see like little sneak peeks and everything. So you kind of have an idea what's going on. Now I'm going to take this shade right here and I'm going to throw this into the crease. So yeah, a lot of you kind of know what's going on, but I'm kind of like all over the place right now. And I'm filming as much as I can. We just went out and shot a lot of stuff yesterday, which I showed you guys like on Instagram and as well as Snapchat. But I also have another project going on. Most of you have been guessing like my projects that I'm doing. I just haven't completely confirmed them yet. One of the projects is not a collab, the other one is. So also, a lot of you asked in my last video what my nail color is, and I don't know honestly because I just went into the salon, looked at their nail samples and found this color and I was like, that's exactly what I want. I knew I just wanted like an olive green color. But yeah, a lot of you are asking what it is and I'm not too sure of the name. I didn't look at it, to be honest with you. Just look for like a true olive green. That's what I did. I didn't want a green with blue in it. I didn't want a green with like lime or whatever. I just wanted that true olive color. So found it. That's what I got. And I'm going to go in with Bing Bing, which is this really pretty warm orangey red kind of color. And I'm just going to put this. Ooh, that is pigmented. Putting this in the outer V and in the crease. This is the first time I've had a chance to play with this palette. And it is so pretty. And then I'm thinking about possibly doing a lighter fall makeup look, like something not so dramatic. I just posted a photo on Instagram. It's just like a really bare eye with a bold lip, which I feel like, I'm sorry, I have like a dog hair here. Which I feel like I do that every year. But it always gets requested and I think people just like seeing updated products and stuff. So let me know if you guys want to see that really simple fall makeup look because I'll do it for you. It's just if you want it or not. I'm going to go back in with Rosemary, which was the second shade we used like for our transition. I'm just going to lightly buff this and blend out that line from Bing Bing. But anyways, with these new projects that I'm working on, you guys will know them very soon. One of them is like ready to go almost. Like if everything behind the scenes was done, we could probably go live in a week. But like I said, I just got some news today that kind of pushes it back. But once I get that figured out, we will be able to go live pretty soon. I'm hoping before my birthday. Way before my birthday is what I'm hoping for, which is November 25th. So I'm hoping way before then. Stay tuned. Like within, I was shooting for early this month, but I don't know. We'll have to see. I have not had any time to go to the gym or anything, and I think that's really throwing me off because one way that I really keep my mind clear is going to the gym. Like I need to go to keep my sanity. And last night Davis and I went for a run around Post. I think it was like almost 3 miles, which was good. I felt great this morning. I'm really sore, but it felt really great. I'm not a runner, so doing almost 3 miles was like satisfaction for me. I felt really good, but I think that really made me want to get back into working out again because it just helps clear my mind. It helps get me back on focus. It like releases all that stress that I have. I miss it so much. I just have not had freaking time. Taking the shade Harley right here. I'm just throwing this one in the outer V. This one's really pigmented too. I would just dip my brush in there, apply that color. It's really pretty palette. Then I'm going to go back in with Bing Bing, which is that red brown that we used. A really warm, like orangey tone. I'm just going to go back in the crease to really kind of buff this out and make sure it really stands out. So here are the 3 shades I'm thinking of working with. I'm thinking I'm going to go in with this one. Maybe this one all over the lid, this one in the inner corner. I think that's what we'll do. We'll just do a nice, easy look today. So if you are kind of new with makeup, this is a way to get into more dramatic fall makeup looks because this is a pretty easy one to create. I'm going to take this shade right here, which is that really pigmented gold. I'm going to put this all over the lid, all the way to that deep brown. So we're just going to... I'm leaving a little bit of that inner corner open for the lightest shade. Now, I did not wet this product with anything, and I didn't put any glitter glue down, and it's still really pigmented. I'm sure if you went in and wet your brush with MAC Fix Plus or even had a glitter glue down, you're going to get some high shine. I'm going to go back in with Harley, that deep brown color, and I'm just going to fluff this right out here just to blend them all together. Make it like nice and seamless. And then we will take that same shade and go in with Lola. Put that right in here. Ooh! I look like a pumpkin. I love it. I also have these, like, what are these called? The J-Cat eye toppers. Just these little guys. I didn't see like a color that I could incorporate. And they also have these Prism chrome metal mousses. They look like this. Got these in PR the other day. I'm gonna look at this one real quick. It's in the shade Holography Types. Holography Types. It is like, I think that's more iridescent. It's not holographic. Let me see this other one real quick. I want to see what this shade looks like. This one's in the shade Chrome Galaxy. That looks so pretty. Let's see if I wanted to maybe pop it right on top of that gold. I've never used like a mousse before, but that's super pretty. Let's just wing it. Let's just see what it looks like. Oh my god. Ooh! That is a wet look. I mean, it kind of takes the gold away, but for this look, I'm definitely thinking the gold's the best way to go. So I'm hoping I didn't just ruin this look. Alright, that's a way to get it going, huh? So I'm quickly going to fix this eye, make it look like this one again, because I just messed it up. And then I'm going to put some wing liner on, and I'm going to use my Wing Woman by Lottie London. I love this liner. This is a brand new one, so I'm super excited. And then I will also pop on these Eylure Luxe Gilded lashes, and then I'll be right back, and we will finish off with the face. Look at that eye look with the flowers in the back. Like, hello, fall. We're here. So I put on my lashes and liner. Much happier now that I fixed this eye. I couldn't let it stay like that. So now we're going to move on to my face. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to prime with this Soap & Glory One Heck of a Blot primer. I love this primer. I will be doing a video dedicated to like my holy grail makeup products. I actually mentioned this on Twitter and I figured I'd mention it to you guys. I'm going to do one for drugstore products and also high-end. Plan on doing it very soon. Stay tuned for that. I feel like I got a lot of makeup tutorials coming out for you guys. So I hope you're excited. Lots of stuff going out. Let me know what else you would want to see. I need to do like an all matte fall makeup look. But then like, I don't know, I need some more inspiration. I need to go look on Pinterest. Anyways, now what we're going to do is move on to foundation. So I'm going to use the Covergirl Healthy Elixir foundation. I love this one. I'm going to use the shade 745 in Warm Beige. Pretty sure this is going to match my self tan right now. And I'm also going to apply that with my L'Oreal sponge. This is actually a brand new one, so I'm really excited about it. I feel like my mood just completely switched like off camera because I've had time to like stop and relax for a second. Okay, this feels different. Why does this feel different? Because this is the Maybelline one, not the L'Oreal one. Stop. What? No. No, no, no. No, it's not. No, it's not. No. Who is this? Who are you? Oh no, this is L'Oreal. But I feel like they changed it. Has a weird feeling to it. We're gonna have to see if this is still good. Why change something that doesn't need to be changed? This is definitely changed. We're gonna go ahead and move on. I have like daisy hair all over my face right now. Like I said, this is in the shade 745 Warm Beige. And we're just gonna pop this on the back of my hand. Oh yeah, this should match me. It's pretty dark. I love this foundation. Even if you have oily skin, but you're looking for something that's gonna give you a really pretty glow. Like if you love the look of glowy skin, but you're like, I have oily skin. I don't wanna go for like a foundation that is meant for dry skin, because this is a little dark, but we'll put concealer on. Most foundations that are meant to be glowy aren't that great for oily skin because they're geared more towards dry skin. But this is one of those products that honestly feels, okay, this is different and I don't like it. I don't like this at all. L'Oreal, what did you do? Yeah, I really like this product. It does oxidize a little bit, I've noticed. Like I feel like the darker you go, it oxidizes, but it's not too bad once you put like concealer and stuff on. I do normally like to apply it with a sponge, but that sponge just did not work for me today. I really feel like L'Oreal changed up that sponge and it's really making me sad. You can build it up if you don't need a lot of coverage. You don't have to use as much. I love a full coverage finish though. Cover up that rosacea. I really have a feeling that this winter my skin's gonna go crazy because it's gonna be so cold, and like my skin reacts to like super hot weather as well as really cold weather, so I'm gonna be a tomato. A lot of people are asking me if I would consider laser, and yes, I would. I'm not in Atlanta. Again, I don't really trust any doctors out here that don't really know my skin that well. I know that sounds bad, but I have my favorite people in Atlanta that I like to mess with my skin, and I've also heard that it kind of hurts, so I'm just not there yet. You know, it's not a priority for me. It's also not cheap. We will see eventually what I will do, but right now it is not. I'm not getting it right now. Okay, now we're going to take the Maybelline Fit Me and the Maybelline Better Skin Concealer. I love these concealers. This one is in the shade 10 Light. Just a little light for me right now, so we're going to mix it with this other Maybelline one. But these are both really great concealers. The Maybelline Fit Me is one that I use all the time with Tarte Shape Tape because it's so lightweight. It's definitely not full coverage, but it really does brighten the skin really nicely, and it looks really pretty on the skin. Like it doesn't look heavy or anything like that. And then the color of this one is medium 04, just to add a little bit of, you know, tan back into the skin. I find that Maybelline has like the best concealers. I always tend to like love their concealers and like any of their face products. Like I love the Dream Matte Mousse. That's really great. What's that other one? The Better Skin. They have a lot of great face products, so if you're in the market for some new face products and you're oily, I would highly suggest Maybelline. Maybelline has really been one of my favorite brands for face products. I like to press when I'm doing like under eye concealer with a brush. I don't really apply under eye concealer with a brush that often, but when I do, I always press it in because otherwise I'm just going to swipe it all over the place. Now we're going to set it. I'm going to be using this LA Girl setting powder in Banana Yellow. This is just like a setting powder. I love this powder so much. I'm not going to bake. I'm just going to set. Like look, I'm almost out. This is probably the last time I'll be able to use it, to be honest with you. I like the tint of this too. It's not too light. So in photos, this looks really great as well. I need to order another one of these because I love it so much. It mattifies, it's smooth, it doesn't accentuate texture, anything like that. This gives you a nice smooth base. Now we're moving on to bronzer. I'm going to be using this I'm going to use this Ulta Contour Kit, and I'm going to go in with this shade, which is in Warmth Bronze, and I'm just going to bronze my skin with it, and I'm going to use this Soho brush right here. This is a drugstore brush. You're wondering? I'm actually going to mix it with Bombshell bronzer. I used to use this palette all the freaking time. You know, when you use stuff a lot, but then like you get distracted with new products. I feel like this year has had like so many new launches. It's so hard to keep up, and it's so hard to remember like, your must-haves and your go-to. Like you have to stop for a second, go back in your drawers and like get it together and reach for the product that you know you used to love. So I've kind of been wanting to do that lately, just like take a moment, take a step back. You know, we don't need every single new item that's out on the market. I mean, I'm blessed enough to get PR products, But otherwise, I would not have all this makeup. This palette is not orange. It just adds a lot of warmth to the skin and it really shapes the face nicely. So I highly recommend checking it out. Ulta does have some really great products in their makeup section, so I recommend checking it out. And this is great for like a makeup artist if you're wanting something more affordable. This is really nice. I'm going to go in with golden bronzer and I'm just going to lightly contour with this underneath my cheekbones. Ooh, it's dark. I recommend going in with a very light hand. I forgot how dark that was. So they also have highlighters in here, but I'm not going to use those today. I'm going to use something different. But first I am going to add a touch of blush. I'm going to use this Flower Beauty Flower Pots blush in Peach Primrose. Just something a little bit lighter, nothing with too much color since we are going to have pretty dramatic eyes. And these Flower Beauty blushes are amazing. They're super pigmented. To highlight, I'm going to use this Flower Beauty, again, the Shimmer and Strobe highlight palette. And I'm going to use 2 different shades. I'm just going to mix this golden one and then this one at the very end just to create my own highlight shade. And we're adding a little bit of gold in there just to kind of go with the eyes. And you really just need to lightly dip your brush in this thing because it is so pigmented. Okay, now let's move on to brows. I'm going to try this out. I haven't tried it yet. This is the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Shape and Fill. Just looks like this. It reminds me of the Benefit Goof Proof brow pencil. It like has that same kind of shape. So we're going to try this out today and see how well it works. I'm using the shade Blonde. You know, I figured that was the color, but I wanted to triple check and just make sure. But yeah, this is definitely super similar to the Goof Proof brow. Normally what I do with my Benefit brow products is I go in with Goof Proof like this and I just fill in majority of the brow, and then I go in with precisely my brow and do the inner part. It's not a super precise applicator. It's more of like a fill in your brow and go type of thing. So let's just see. Very lightly touching my brow and flicking it in here. I think L'Oreal has a smaller brow pencil too, so you could go in and really touch that up. That's not bad. I really like the shade. I mean, once my Goof Proof runs out, I'll definitely be using this one. So let me see if I can use this Eylure brow pencil in Blonde. See if I can maybe get this in here. And Eylure is a drugstore brand as well. So there are the brows done. Love those 2 products. I think they're amazing. I'm going to set them with this Essence Make Me Brow. This is kind of like the Too Faced brow filler that I use. Just more affordable. Just kind of lightens them up, adds some highlights to the brows. Just makes them look a little bit more natural and also hold them in place. So I'm going to go in with this AM to PM liner from Lottie London. It's in the shade Velvet. It's like a really pretty purple color. Very pigmented. Matches the Elena shade in the palette. Ooh, girl, that is pretty. Figured I would change it up a little bit and put some purple on the lower lash line. And I'm going to take Elena, which is the purple in the palette. I'll push that up against that lower lash line. Okay, so it's not too purple on your eye. And then I'm going to go in with Rosemary again, which was the first like transition shade that we used. And put this under here, just to blend out those edges. And we're also connecting it like back here to the winged liner. I like love this look. It's so dramatic and it's drugstore. Okay, so I'm also going to put mascara on my lower lashes. So I'm going to use the Skinny Mascara from Wet n Wild. I'm just going to, this is the best for your lower lashes, in my opinion. So now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to highlight underneath my brow with the kind of gold color right here in the Flower Beauty palette. About said powder. And I'm also going to add a little bit of that in the inner corner. This L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Liquid Lipstick. This one's in the shade Cowboy. Yeah. This is the color I was going for. Okay guys, so this is the completed makeup look. I actually really like it. It's super fall, got a lot of warm tones in there, a little pop of purple on the lower lash line, and I like this lip color. It's actually drying down matte, so I find that really interesting. It's like a nice, comfortable matte formula. So I hope you guys enjoyed this fall makeup look. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you did enjoy it, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!
AAA credits, alright. Hang up the phone and let your heart break.